How to connect your Cigar Oasis Wi-Fi attachment. You've purchased your Wi-Fi attachment. In the box you'll have the actual attachment, and on the back of it you will see a little piece of Velcro. You want to use that to mount that to the side of your humidor once you complete the setup so that it stays in place securely. You'll also see a little barcode with MAC ID and a number below it. Write down that number because we'll need it a little bit later, and better if you just have it on a piece of paper. You'll also have a ribbon like this that comes in the box. If you're using this Wi-Fi attachment for the XL, Ultra, or Plus models, you don't need the ribbon. You can just consider it a free replacement. You'll only need that ribbon if you're using the Wi-Fi attachment for the Magna model. So I've already connected it simply by plugging the USB in from one end and the ribbon cable from the other. So it just takes the place of that little power connector that came with your Cigar Oasis unit. You always want to use blue side down on the ribbon, of course. So the end, you should have the silver electronic thingies plugging in, not the blue side down. Okay, the first step, and by the way, I'm doing this on an iPad now because I want it to be clear, but you can just as well do this from either your Apple or Android smartphone. In fact, that really seems to work best for setup. You can also do it from a computer, but really does work best from a phone or a tablet. I've already downloaded the Cigar Oasis app for Apple in my case, and I've already made an account, so I'm just going to add the device in a bit, but you want to do that before you do the setup process. Just makes things easier. And if you're searching for the app, by the way, on a iPad, you want to search under apps that are iPhone only, because the app is designed for the phone, for the iPhone. Okay, now we're using an XL in our case, but it's the same process on any of the 4 Cigar Oasis models. So on your LCD display, you're always going to see the current humidity reading first. To set it up, you're going to press down on the sun and down button together for 3 seconds until you see S and D for send, and then you want to press the up arrow until you see CFG, and then once again press the sun button to send the signal. And then I just went to settings to open up my available networks, and I already see the MAC ID come up as an available network. I'll select it and connect. Once I know that's done, I'll go to my browser and I'll go to the URL that is on your instruction manuals, which is 192.168.1/gsclient.html. And I'm going to go to wireless and network configuration, select an existing network, and now this is pulling up all the available Wi-Fi networks in order to connect the Wi-Fi attachment to the Wi-Fi network so that it can send the signal on the hour. You'll need the password for your Wi-Fi network that you generally use, and if at any point you change the password, you will need to do this process, this part of the process again. Okay, so my Wi-Fi network here is actually AB5C12C. Select. Okay. And I'm going to put in my password. And do it again just to be on the safe side. Next, so you just put in the password twice. Save and apply. Okay, and we're done with the first part of the process. You can now go back to your settings and go back to your regular Wi-Fi network. And it already did that itself. On the device, to get out of configuration mode, just again hold down on the sun and down button until you see the current humidity reading come back onto the screen. Now, again, you should have already downloaded the Cigar Oasis app. If you have done so, just go to the app. If you haven't, download it. And again, I'm flipping it over because it is designed for the iPhone, so it's vertical. And I already have one humidor running on this account, but otherwise you'll just see it come up blank, and you want to add device. So press that button in the top left corner. If you're using your phone, you can actually use the scan barcode feature, but if you have it connected, I find it to generally even be easier to just put it in manually. So I wrote my MAC ID number already on a little post-it note here, so I'm just going to put that in. We'll give it a name. Actually, sorry. CK. Location. Home. And add device. So once you've added the device, go back to your Cigar Oasis unit. Sun and down button for 3 seconds. SND. And then press the sun button one more time. Success, a new device profile has been created. And it's as simple as that. So press OK. It's now hooked up. It will start sending a signal, send a signal right away, and then once every hour. Just go ahead and leave by again pressing the sun and down button for 3 seconds, and you're all hooked up. Please do secure the Wi-Fi attachment in any way you desire, but make sure it's secure to the side of your humidor somehow using the Velcro so that it doesn't fall and possibly break. If you have any questions, please visit our FAQs page on cigaroasis.com. Check out our YouTube and Facebook accounts, or just give us a call if you have any more questions. So again, this is how we did it on an iPad. It can also be done from a computer, but even easier is just to do it from your phone itself. Best of luck. Thank you.